The principle 1 says that if the consent of a party to contract is caused by undue influence, it is considered as no consent. Principle 2 says that in order to prove undue influence, it is necessary that firstly the relations between the parties are such that one of the parties is able to dominate the will of the other, and that such a person uses his dominant position to obtain an unfair advantage over the other. Principle 3 says that a person is deemed to dominate the will of other if he holds a real and apparent authority over the other, or where stands in a fiduciary relation to the other. The fact says that Asmita was an old lady who stayed alone in her parental house in Mumbai. She had differences with her son who stayed in New York. Asmita had employed a manager, Ruhan, who was working for her for more than 20 years and taking care of her house and her business too. She on her part was contemplating whether she should transfer the house to Ruhan or her son. Ruhan, on hearing this, persuaded Asmita and spoke ill about his son to her all the time. After much consideration and thought, Asmita got the house transferred in the name of Ruhan. After her death, her son sought to cancel the transfer on the ground that the same was done as a result of undue influence. Decide. Option A says that yes, the fact that he persuaded her by speaking ill about her son to transfer the house shows that he was in position to dominate her will. Option B says that yes, as he had been working for her for 20 long years and was taking care of her house and her business too, shows that he was in a position to dominate her will. C. No, as in order to dominate the will of a person, the parties must be related by blood. D. No, as it was a much considered and thought decision of Asmita and Ruhan had no real or apparent authority over her so as to dominate her will. Here the correct answer would be D. Ruhan was a mere manager, and as such she had no real or apparent authority over her. Also, the fact that she was contemplating to transfer the house in Ruhan's favor shows that the transfer was not vitiated by undue influence.